I've had parents that when their children struggled with that they had their own notebook. It was just a notebook that every single day, every subject, they put down exactly what they were to read, what was to be done, if there were going to be quizzes the next day, any of that. That way you could see it. I just want you to be able to be accountable for your children and for them to do the best they can in school. And so help us out with that. But that is what they normally, that's normally on the academic side. Of course, there's crazy stuff like cheating or something like that. I don't foresee that going on. Super good eyesight to cheat this year, I guarantee you, okay? And so I just can't see that happening. Now, look, it's Christian school, but I'm not going to say that we've not pulled things out of their, or here, when they're doing like this and the teacher sees it, if it's written on their hand, that's like cheating. They can't do that. Or that piece of paper that's stuck down in their shirt, right there. They can't do that. That's like not, it cannot be done. Let me just give you some things. As they get, there's warnings. The first couple of weeks, a lot of warnings, a lot of teaching, showing them what to do, what not to do. But if they don't bring their textbook, they can get a demerit for that. Incomplete homework, failure to follow instructions, sloppy or messy seat work, no homework, or copying somebody else's homework. Any of that stuff is all academic related. Of course, cheating, something like that, that's kind of gets into behavioral. But the behavioral, there's a lot of them. There's just so many things that they need to be mindful of, all right? That just covers everything really. Dress or hair codes, if they're eating gum, food, candy when they're not supposed to be. Skipping or late for detention, that can be it. Lying, they can get written up for lying. Defacing school property, disobedience, disrespect, skipping class, horseplay, lewd behavior. Of course, there's no profanity. This is a Christian school, no profanity or slang. Gang talk, vulgarity, anything that the kids know that. We tell them that. That's not allowed. Fighting, stealing, vandalism, anything like that. Here, they don't, smoking or vaping away from school, attending, worldly, even like concerts, things like that, going, because it's a Christian school. They're expected, even outside of the school to do right. Alcohol, drugs, away from school. And parents, I know these are things that you're going to say, preacher, we would never let our children do these things. Here's what happens though. They post it. They post it with their friends. They post, a picture of them smoking a joint, doing something crazy that they ought not be doing. Well, then if that's the case and someone brings that to me, then I have to act on that, okay? And so please, you be mindful of that. I know there's things that you're a parent. I wish you had eyes everywhere, every moment, on everything your child does, says, watches, goes, but you don't, And so if they're going to be crazy enough to post it, now don't tell them, son, if you're going to do this, just don't post it, okay? Don't do that. That's not the answer. But help us out with that. Demerits, if they reach 15 demerits, then there's detention. They have to stay after school. If there's 25 demerits, not accumulated, like they're separate now. Academic is one thing, behavioral is another. But if one of the two of those, if they equal up to 20, if they go up to 25, then the child can be suspended for a day. And then after that, if they're continued, then it's possible that they can be expelled. And so just be mindful. I guess I don't know what they do in all the public schools, but we have demerits, all right? That's how we handle it. There's no corporal punishment here. There's no spankings. There's no paddles. There's no, we don't do any of that. Parents, discipline their children the way they feel that they need to be disciplined. But our end of it is the demerits, okay? All right, any questions on the demerits? Are y'all all good? All right, let's go to see our teachers. And they're all down on this end, by the way. So if you want to, you can go out and just go down, or you can go out that door right there. That'll be fine. All right. How you doing, my friend?